So Bowen created, this was the last concept that he created. He wrote about it in 1973, and his hypothesis was that the emotional process in society had a lot of similarity to what he had observed as the emotional process in a family. And these are some of the things that he hypothesized. Now, this is a hypothesis. There's nothing that has proven this, but it is a way, it's a lens through which to look at society. One of the things that he believed is that when anxiety rises, projection is focused on the most vulnerable in the society. And this, the family projection process, for those of you who are familiar with Bowen theory, is when the family projects on a child, and the anxiety in the social system is then projected toward the child, and the child is both worried about and overprotected, and that this emotional process would be not the child as the problem, but the system managing its anxiety by this projection process. And leaders can become anxious, producing short-term quick fixes, often as parents are anxious, trying to solve the problem through medication or some kind of taking the child to some kind of professional to fix the child. And that triangles are means of managing anxiety in societies and between nations, just as they operate to manage tension in a family or an organizational system. Now, how does one understand the emotionality that was expressed in these elections? I mean, you had things, like people wanting to kill the presidential opponent that they saw in the election, that kind of thing. So what is the underlying emotionality that is going on that has made this election so polarized? And I don't have all of the answers to that, but some of the ideas I've had about how to think about this is that the underlying pervasive anxiety about the economic and social changes in the United States in the last period of time. That this has led to emotionally driven positions that are not necessarily influenced by facts. I don't know if you have followed, but there would be assertions that both candidates have made that then are fact-checked by the media, and many of them are simply emotional ideas that aren't related to the actual facts of the situation. There's been a polarization with black and white thinking, that people are good or bad, that this is the answer and the other is incorrect.